I'll make sure it works before I like actually say anything, right? So we have some idea of what's gonna happen today. We're just 9 hours behind. All right, shh, don't tell anyone. 10 hours behind. Shh, don't tell anyone, right? Shh. Make sure it works before I like actually type something in chat if you can hear me. I don't know. Type something. I don't know. It's fine, right? Anyways, hopefully we should be able to do it today. I checked with both of them. Um, I let that we had what's it called, a mistake on the timing of everything, so it's something. Can I checked with both of them. That works. What happened to I started the event. Wait, that's so cool. Okay, I get to be more in people's faces than I was before. How do I shut myself up over here? There we go. Mute that tab so I don't have to hear myself constantly. Alright, guys. Welcome! I am happy to announce we are here 10 hours later. I can't wait to actually dive into these two competitors, talk about their statistics, nerves, history and world records, former world records. These people both gotten world records in the past. Their gameplay mechanics, their mental going into this, all that fun stuff. My Jove, we don't have a timer. I'm an amateur, guys. Absolute amateur. I'm so sorry. 31 minutes is probably fine. Can I undo the timer? There we go! Only took a few years off of me. Only a few. But I don't know why Maliblade does not get the XP in chat, but like everyone else does. I think they just like, it's so confusing to me. I don't get it. Anyways, going into this, we have Rhythm and Maliblade. I don't know if I'm pronouncing Rhythm's name correctly. Please, someone let me know if I'm not. Anyways, the prediction is 100% to 0 for Rhythm on Rhythm's side. I do think it's not like I think the Inky Color Floor one was further in Inky's favor than this match is in Rhythm's favor. I haven't seen Maliblade play that much. He hasn't posted too many of his times, I don't think, to the Discord. So it's gonna be interesting to see how well he does there. I'm saying way too much. Huh. Anyways, going into rhythms, he can keep up with Priv on personal bests, but I think the one thing that Rhythm might struggle in is he does reset a lot of his runs, as you're gonna see in the stats. So if he does end up messing up something, he might not have the mental or motivation going into the rest of the match. I don't know anything about his nerves going into this. Maliblade mentioned he has a lot of nerves going into this. I know Inky mentioned after the previous game, Arch, you better not say anything about my nerves going into the round against Privendy. I am underdog there by a mile. And my word to you is I'm not gonna shut up about the nerves because I need to ramble on and on. So I'm gonna talk about the nerves here today on both sides. I think we should just start off by going on to player number. Hold up, you didn't see that. Let me. Wait, that's weird. Oh. Hold up. Let me try this. There we go. We're just gonna do it by here. We messed up a little bit. It's okay. Player 1 statistics. Rhythms. Best win streak 18. As you can see, win-loss really bad. Going into this with 2 days. 2 days, 22 hours played. Joined the community extremely recently. April, May, June. Like, quarter of a year almost. So, extremely new to this game. Already has a lot of games played. As I mentioned before, Rhythms likes to reset his runs if he's not doing well, as he's mentioned in the past. That's why he doesn't have nearly as many wins as he would have if he played all of them out. Looking at this, obviously the 29%, extreme, not I think it's the worst win rate in the game so far, but don't be fooled, that's because, like I said again, because of resetting. Rhythms is currently one of the only people to have, in fact, been able to compete against Privendy's, one of his world records, which is Privendy's world record on Neon. So he is Rhythms has proven himself to be one of the best parkour player. I'd say number 3 seed. If I had to pick like top 4 seeds, I would go Privendy, Jordy, Rhythm, Inky or maliblade. I don't know which one in between those two. That's probably be a really interesting matchup. Inky v maliblade. So I think that cause I don't know who's better there. Because I feel like the first 3 is not like very concrete. I feel like Jordy, Privendy, they could all go back and forth with any map if Jordy and Privendy were focused on that map. Jordy, I think Jordy might have better ping than Privendy. So he might have a slight advantage there. So Jordy might be number 1 seed, at least right now, in my opinion. Privendy is number 1 seed. We don't have seeds in this, but it's my opinion going into this. Let's see what else is there. So number 3. So yeah, Rhythms I think is number 3 in this whole bracket. Wait, did I? Oh, no, it's fine. I thought I messed up on the thing. I mean, I did mess up on the what's it called? The number sheet, but it's okay. This is the numbers should not be wrong here. I'm just talking about like how I put everything together. Hopefully for next season and for next second round, everything will look slightly better for you guys. Anyways, as we can see here, one world record. I don't know. It may have been a former world record now, because Privendy took it back, but then Rhythms took it back, but then I think Privendy took it back. So I don't know exactly going into this. Going into player 2 stats, we have maliblade. I actually updated all of this right now, so this is the most fresh stats we have out of everyone in the tournaments so far. Former world records is the first thing I want to look at. I think maliblade had more, but since he went back and forth with people so many times, it's hard for me to tell how many, and maliblade said 3, so I just put 3 plus. So just play like, more than 3 formal world records. Maliblade might know. I think Maliblade's in the comments now. Or not comments, in chat right now. I know what I'm doing, guys. I promise. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Alright, yeah. So, looking at Maliblade's score, as you can see, 90.73 win rate, which is really good, I think. I mean, again, there's like, you can see a split in a lot of the players here. Maliblade, yeah, I had to claim music back like 3 times. So that's already like 5 formal world records by that. So looking at that, again, so he has about 5. Let's just say he has 5 formal world records, probably more. Looking at Maliblade's stats, what was I saying? Win rate, there's a gap in, there's like the 8 players. 4 on each. I'm just gonna say 4 on each. I think there's more on the second half, or the above half. The win rate doesn't determine skill, I don't think. Obviously, yes, like, duh, you need to have skill to get a good win rate. Like, Maliblade needs skill to get 90. Like, if Maliblade didn't have any skill at this, he would not have 90% win rate. Obviously, right? You need skill to be able to get high win rates. But also, a lot of people in this tournament have lower win rates, like Rhythms, because they reset their runs. Again, we saw Colorfloor doesn't reset runs from my experience, from what I've seen from him. He hasn't played in a long time. Colorfloor not resetting runs gives them a 98% win rate. Jordy having 93, I think. I have 96. So Maliblade having 90, I think he's barely, but he's in the top half for win rate. Joined in 2023, which is longer ago than Rhythms by a long shot. This is really like older gen versus newer gen, quote unquote, with, what was I gonna say? With, competitors. I think maliblade has more experience. Well, you know, maliblade, like as we can see, like we're not gonna compare stats until a little bit. I do want to say, maliblade DMs man, he's like, quickly, please update my stats. I need to get a 100 win streak. So this is recent on his end. I do think, again, if Maliblade, Rhythm, anybody here focus solely on win streak, they could easily get like 500-600, with no pressure. Obviously, if they're playing against other people in this tournament, one slip up, like you accidentally queue a game when you're not least expecting it, anything can happen. I'm just trying to look. Favorite map, music. That's actually might be. It's in my top. This is my top 10. Oh, no. There's 10 maps if you guys are not aware for the reference. No, but Maliblade's top. This is easily my top 3 favorite maps. I think like Venice, Stadium, music. I do like speedrunning music. Music's really raw movement based. I think Maliblade might want to focus on trying to get music in the pick today. But again, like, oh shoot, I should not sneeze. Oh no. I do think Maliblade should try to get music in here at some point. Again, rhythms could just block it instantly, straight out, get rid of it, right? But yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know. I think we should go into stat compare now. This is one of my favorite stat comparison in the whole tournament. So, geez, that's loud. All right, we're here. This is one of my favorite stat comparison in the whole game. We have wins, barely more wins, right? Because we can see his wins. Rhythm 206 there, but we can see the losses 5,000, 130, right? So we can see that win rate again, that 5,000 determining these two statistics. Wait, yeah, determining these two statistics right here. Oh yeah, you can't see my mouse. Sigh. It's fine. These are the top 2 statistics. That's just gonna be very you know uh so again, I think Rhythm's 500 loss, 5,000 reset. Sorry, 5,000 loss, 5,000 reset determines the first 2 stats. Do we have a map in? Hopefully. No, we don't. He did. All right, we have the band map. All right. So map band, Rhythms sent me. I think Rhythms watching and may or may not have picked the band map on that. Hey, listen, I think that's strategic on Rhythms end. I'm sorry, Valley Blade. I can't. I'm not gonna tell you what the map band is yet. I'm gonna peak drama. Trust. It's the freaking competitive parkour. I'm talking to my real life friends, and they're like, I'm like, no, we don't have any drama. It's just parkour. The drama is like who can get lower time. It's not really drama. They're like, oh, that's boring. I'm like, what? I don't want drama. Drama's not fun. Anyways, looking at the stat comparison. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I've turned the volume down. So what we see first, the top stats determined, I think, by Rhythms resetting. I think it would look completely different if Rhythms didn't stat reset. We don't know though. We don't know. That's my prediction for that. The third to bottom, or the third, I guess wins one win rate. Time. Rhythms played longer, but Maliblade has more former world records. But you can argue, yes, Maliblade has more formal world records, but that was from a time when Privendy wasn't present, and where Rhythms took something from Privendy, where Privendy took from Maliblade. So you could argue that the one world record that Rhythms had, I don't know exactly right now, is more advanced than Maliblade's 3 world records. Of course, 3 years, how long ago was turning? 2 years ago, we didn't have all the skips for music. I don't think we found all of them at that point. Neon didn't exist 3 years ago. I think it was like a year-old map now, 2 years. I don't know. Shoot, is it old? I don't know. Neon may have not existed, right? Neon is Rhythm's best map from what I've seen. I can't. I'm putting words in his mouth. I don't know if it's his best map. From my experience seeing him play, it's his best map. Oh, this is all nine. Unless I say I've heard them say this outright, it's my opinion. All right. Just for FYI. So looking at some of my favorite stat cards out of everything in the turn. I just realized I messed up a little bit on this stat card. It's fine. I can stop looking at this. I can commentate here. Oh my god. Yeah, the new music skip was around 6-7 months ago. Yeah, so obviously maliblade has older world records where you could argue that Rhythm's record is more quote unquote impressive. You could also argue that maliblade didn't have the tech at the moment to be able to get better times because he was the one inventing the tech, right? So it's all about opinion in this, I think, about what's more important to you, Rhythm's current world record or maliblade's older world record. In my opinion, it's like I think they're mostly tied. I do think it's impressive that Rhythms was able to take from Privendy, but it was off of Privendy's run, right? So it it was up to you really which one's more impressive. I do think Malleblade dominated in more categories consistently, but Rhythm's also doing that. It's really interesting. This is a really new gen versus old gen, in my opinion. I mean, obviously Malleblade still plays, right? But I'm talking like from when they got world records. Malleblade I think stopped playing for a little while, so it's gonna be interesting to see overall. Anyways, before I got way, wait, we don't have a timer. Uh, uh, I am so smart, guys. Oh, that's why. Sorry. We're just gonna move it over so it doesn't look as bad. It's still gonna look kind of mid, but anyways, um, one of my favorite stat cards because it really shows where different skill level, uh, really plays and what you put your effort and time into. I think, like as you can see, Rhythm's strategy to reset every game, um, pulls into him having this wonky stat comparison against Maliblade. And I do think if Rhythm continues on to the next round, well, it's against Jordy, but if Rhythm continues to the next round and further, you're going to see that stat comparison just look completely different. Um, but since Jordy's stats is insane, it's not we're not going to really see a stat difference because no matter how different these two competitors are right now, Jordy's just has that many more stats at the time, or right now at this time. Um, going on to mental, or going on to like we have the stats, we know what the past is. Going into the present, which is now we're obviously talking about this going into the current game. My predictions, I guess, right? Like what I think is going to happen, what Rhythms needs to do to win, what Malleblade needs to do to win, in my opinion, is to what it's like Malleblade needs to. I think his biggest weakness right now is probably going to be nerves. Right, you're playing against a Rhythm. You know he can complete against Privendy. You know Privendy's extremely good. Um, but you don't know Rhythm's consistency. As you've seen, he's lost 5,000 games. What is your consistency? You haven't played 5,000 games yet. You don't know your consistency, or you know your consistency, right? Do you think yours is better? Do you think you can confidently go for skips under the pressure, while being in a tournament-based setting, right? Is Rhythm going through the same exact thing, right? Is he experiencing, um, excuse me, is Rhythm's experiencing, pressure going into this game, knowing that, right, I'm playing against high-level players. I think the pressure is going to be more toward Maliblade here. He's the underdog in this event. I would love to see an upset. We haven't had an upset yet this game, or yet this tournament, but I am hoping to have one. Um, I do think this match or the next match is going to be where the upset is. I think the top half of the bracket, so Jordy, Rhythm, uh, whoever wins that game, like no matter what, next match is going to be insane. It's going to be Jordy versus Malleblade or Jordy versus Rhythms. If whoever can win here, has insane good movement, I think, right? Because from what I've seen from other people, people said Rhythm has insane movement. But if maliblade can beat rhythms in that insane movement, beat insane movement, maliblade also has insane movement. I think maliblade is going to hope that rhythms also is experiencing nerves going into this, because nerves and mental is going to be playing a big part. I would say, out of all the players in this tournament, I think I know these two the least. I don't know if that's true. All the players left in the tournament, I think I know their mental the least. I think I know Privendy's fairly well. I know Inky's fairly well. I don't know Jordy's that well, but from what I've seen him play and I've seen his skill level, I think I know his skill level pretty well. I don't know. I mean, Maliblade said he gets nervous under high circumstances. This is high circumstances in competitive parkour standards, right? So I don't know about Rhythm. I don't know nothing about Rhythm's mental. All I know, he not gives up, but resets a lot, right? If he's not on good pace. But if he realizes he's not in good pace, I don't know if he knows how to play a game where he's behind or in a position where you already fell, right? You fell, you don't know how to pick that up. You can't slash hub in this game. I mean, you can, but I think there's not a rule against it, but I think slash hubbing would count as a, you know, forfeit for that match. We'll see. What I'm trying to say is, TLDR is you can't forfeit, you can't, like, if you fall, you can't give up. You can give up, but the mental, I think Rhythm's mental is going to be worse if he falls than Maliblade's is going to be. Alright. Moving into map bans, let's see. Who should I pick first? Oh, the choices. I'm gonna go for Rhythms first, because Maliblade does not know. Where is it? There it is. I think this one is a good pick for Rhythm. Rhythm's ban map. I'm just gonna hold it out for a few seconds so Maliblade like freaks out. Hopefully he's watching right now. 3, 2, there we go. First banned map is going to be music. This could be the first time. No, music was banned last game. I'm smart, guys. Trust. I think Rhythm banning music. Obviously, going off of face value, insane, a smart decision for Rhythm, right? Oh, I just saw that people just saw that music's been banned. I can't wait to see the reactions. I don't know if it's the smartest decision for Rhythm, but from face value, I think, like, yes, I think that's what I would have done if I was in his position. I think one of the better decisions would have been maybe Stadium, but you know you can play better on Stadium. You know you have a better PB on Stadium. I mean, like I've said, music is, quote unquote easy map, right? There's the first section is the keys, which you see on screen right now. Like, I'd say though they're quote unquote harder. Like, yes, they're harder jumps than the keyboard section. I would say keyboard section is raw movement. There's no insane jumps you have to make to do well, but movement is like, obviously better movement means better time. Just raw movement's gonna mean better time. Yeah, your ace is gone. I think it might be my fault. I'm sorry if Rhythm was watching, just heard me talk about heard me yapping about music being your strong suit, but I don't think that was, you've talked about music in the past. He can see statistics, all that fun stuff. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, like, if Rhythm thinks he has better raw movement than Maliblade does, like, if Rhythm is 100% sure, like, I will take this, I guaranteed I would not ban movement, or I would not ban music. I think, like, this could show that Rhythm this could just be me over analyzing. This could show, to me at least, that Rhythm might be not as confident as the ability to beat Maliblade in a raw movement in a high circumstance scenario as I thought he was, right? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Going on to what's it called? Maliblade's map, if I can find it. Oh, where is it? There it is. Neon. Now, I don't. have much to say about this map ban on Maliblade's side. I think that's like again I think Rhythm's best map is Neon. He's gotten world record on it twice. He has insane times on it. You know, I think he knows that map inside and out compared to any other map here. I don't think like Malibladeblade could be good. You know, he could be a good all rounder. I think Malibladeblade is a good all rounder in parkour, in competitive parkour. I think Rhythm's also is good all rounder, but I do think Rhythm's best map by far is Neon. So I don't think there's much to say about like DDD. I think this is Maliblade's best decision is picking Neon for this. I don't think there's much to analyze as much as obviously like yes, Maliblade's best map is music, so there's not much to analyze on that. But I do think with Rhythm having the raw movement advantage, in my opinion, maybe not music. Which one thing I want to say, there's not too many like skips in either Neon and music. There's a few. Like there's a few skips. I think that's interesting that, in my opinion at least, that there's not a lot of skips going into this game. Alright. I think it's time to reveal the first map. I'm spinning the wheel now. This is interesting. This is an interesting one. Alright. Twice in a row. I don't know why I said twice there like that. Anyways, twice in a row. I swear, this is not scripted. The first map will be Oriental. This I'm like, yes, they banned maps with not too many skips. Oriental comes along. One of the maps with the most skips, I think, in my opinion. It might be the number 1 or number 2. I think number 1 is skips. This map has been like torn to shreds with skips and trying to optimize the time. So wait, did I do it right? No, wait, I didn't do it right. I don't think because they banned music. Oh wait, I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's well, no, no, I'm just gonna keep it. I think I don't want to change it. It landed on something that's valid. I accidentally had a banned map in the pick rotation and one active map out of it, but it landed on. I don't want to change it. I feel like that would be not fair. Or it's fine. I don't want to change it. I don't want to change it. It's fair. It's a valid map. I don't, maybe would have changed, but all depends. All depends. No copyright music. My midst of the ban was either mindset for the ban was either maps I hate or rhythms best. Yeah, that's fair. So Maliblade showing that he might not like Oriental as one of his picks or one of the first map. It's gonna be best 2 out of 3. 3 out of 5 maps. I'm hoping Maliblade can pull through. Rhythm can pull through. I hope it's not a shutout. I do hope it's a close games are fun. I want to see, you know, 2-2 maps. 2-2 maps. They're both on the final stretch. It's down to the wire. Right. That's my goal. That's my hope for this tournament to see. Hopefully we can see that later on. uh. Anyways, excuse me. Hmm. Yeah, I think we are ready to hop into the game. Rhythm did say he was gonna be late by 5 to 10 minutes at the very latest. Um, 10 minutes the latest. So we can talk about it a little bit more. I might go into the game a little bit early. Let's look at the stat comparison one more time. First map is going to be Oriental. Um, I'm interested to see how this plays out. Honestly, I am interested to see how this plays out. I'm gonna get into the game. If you guys have any questions about this or have any ideas, things that I missed in commentating or pre-game talk, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to mention them. Let's open up Minecraft. I think this is gonna be interesting to see. First map being Oriental, of course. I think what Rhythm has to do is be calm in this game, being confident and be confident that you can take the important skips. I think for both of them, I think I can pull off really good times on this. I don't know what Maliblade's personal best is on Oriental though, which is interesting. I think that. Oh wait, you can't see my screen right now. Let's get this going here. I think Maliblade's I don't know what Maliblade's personal best on Oriental is though. I do think it's going to be interesting to see what Maliblade's going to offer for times there. I think if Rhythm can stay calm and just like take a deep breath right before the match, just be like, it's okay, it's just a normal game. He plays well. And sorry, it's just a normal game, and he ends up playing well. I do think if Rhythm fails a jump though, it's gonna be not good for him because he already knows what it's like. He's not used to failing and finishing the game. It's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know Rhythm's consistency. I played against him a little while ago, back in like 2 months ago, but again, consistency changes. Personal best changes, right? All that fun stuff changes over time. But what was I gonna say? I want to see. I think Maliblade's best chance of winning is, or at least Oriental, if he plays and doesn't go risky. Like, if Maliblade doesn't fall at all, I think he could win at least one game in Oriental, maybe two. I think if Maliblade, calms down a bit, realizes like, okay, I'm 100% confident, what jumps I can and can't do. Like, okay, I'm guaranteed to do this jump 100% of the time, even if I'm extremely nervous. I think that's what Maliblade's gonna have to do to go on here and win at the end of the day. There we go. Look, I updated it so it's less bad. What do you guys think? Hopefully you guys like the update. I'm trying to move my monitor closer so I can like actually see the screen. See the screen. All right. Um. All right. Let's. Oh, he's right here. How did you find me so quickly? Let's look at his statistics. We can do some more game analysis here. So yeah, 121. He's already won. He already got 2,000 games. 2,900 games since, right? He's even closer to Rhythm than he was before. So you can see as again, stats are updated. I think if I was Malleblade right now, I would be practicing Oriental. We can actually go into Oriental while we wait for the opponents to get ready. It's going to be a little bit longer, as we're going to be waiting here a little while, because Rhythm, like I said before, it said he's going to be a little bit late. Watch me be against Malleblade. Okay, no, we're good. So, Oriental actually has an interesting thing, so I don't know how to do it. Awkward. So when you start sprinting, as soon as you start the game, you look in this direction, so when you sprint, you could skip this jump. I think if Malleblade can pull that off, you can win, right? I don't know the best route for this section right here, so I'm not going to be able to tell you guys. Oh my god, I fell. It's embarrassing. So anyways, right, so you want to go like this, right? Boom, boom. I think this is the strat, but I don't know. I'm just going to get the checkpoint so I can explain stuff. So what you would usually do in the world record run is go like this, jump from here to here, which is extremely hard to do. But I don't think anyone here is going to do it today because you need an extreme setup. I mean, if you are able to do that, you're going to be playing with extreme nerves. Oh my god, I just did the impossible jump, right? But what I'm assuming these people to do, or our opponents today, is going to be going up here. I think it's... Yeah, we go to here, we jump down to here, we skip that pressure plate, and we go onto the ladder. So, you know, the rest of the row over here is going to be interesting to see. So I think one person... This is actually interesting. I kind of like going into the map beforehand, you know, giving a rundown of it. I think what Rhythm is going to... I think what maliblade is going to do is going to go for the ladder. I don't know if he knows the skip. I'm assuming he does. But being safe means you go for the ladder, right? But if you're going to, like, play risky, you can go like this. Go off the ladder onto the slime block jump, which saves tons of time. Again, going onto here, just make sure you don't clip on that block, for example, like this. That's gonna hurt you. That jump isn't extremely hard. Going on here, I think there's a skip here. I don't know if I think that's the skip. I think that's actually the skip right there. So you go up, boom, boom, boom. I don't know if that actually, I don't think it actually does save time. So going up to here. Right? So I'm expecting these people to get, like, you know, in-game time, you know, only, I do not know exactly. Oh, the timer went off. I'm gonna just leave it at 0. For the drama. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to do, like, a normal run of Orentel. Watch, oh, that's not Orentel. Watch Maliblade be in it with me. No, he's shaking his head no. Yes. Okay, we're not against each other. Alright. I don't know if he's trying to stream snipe me or I'm trying to stream snipe him. So I'm just gonna try to do a normal route of this. So see, you would want to make that jump, you know, not fail there, but, you know, like I did at the beginning. Make that jump. I do the wrong route here. This is just muscle memory from the old route. Wow. All right. See, failing that jump would be miserable for you. If I was Maliblade, maybe I would take that checkpoint. Unless I'm confident I can make that jump. You know, if I lose this, it's gonna be so embarrassing. Oh my god. Wait, can I not make that jump anymore? Or am I just bad? Hold up. All right. Oh, this is actually comedic. You know what? So I don't embarrass myself, I'm just gonna not go for it. This is another option to play it safe. They can go like that. I'm gonna lose. Remember me? We had fun. We had fun. See, we're the position that I'm in. If I was them, I would be nervous, right? No matter how well I play, I have to hope that they also mess up. Like, I can't control that person, right? I messed up at the beginning. No matter what I do, I'm gonna fail, right? It's all about mental. All about mental. Yeah. Where's the YouTube thing? Where did I go? I can't even. Okay. Maliblade watched a world record run. 4 Intel. I guess we can go into. I want to explain to everyone what I meant by the keys. By this raw movement. See, this all here I think is raw movement in my opinion. This part over there, I think is more about the jumps. See, so like I messed up there, so it's okay. This is, I think, the biggest skip on music. From there to there. You don't fail the ladder usually. Listen, I'm not gonna try to defend myself, alright? I'm not. This is why I'm not in the tournament, right? I would be out already. It's fine. That's why I'm the host. I'm not the participant. So right here from this moment onward is just raw movement, I think, in my opinion. Like, yes, this is a skip, but majority just raw movement. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna PB. Oh my, see, that's again, but with muscle memory on the map, I don't have muscle memory on the map yet. But with muscle memory on the map, you can not make the same mistakes that I do, have made, right? You know when to jump, you know when to not jump. Okay, listen, buddy. Listen, buddy. My PB for that, I want to get like a sub 37 or something. I don't know. One day I'll be good at this. I'm gonna rerun music so I don't embarrass myself. All right. I'm not friends with Rhythm. Alright, I'm gonna invite this guy to a party. I'm already, yeah, I was like, wait, I'm not friends with Smalley? I wish luck to both of you in advance. Oh, I need to add friend, no, not statistics, invite to party, yeah, but we're just gonna do the rundown, hopefully they understand how the game works, because there's some funky rules in the tournament, so, like, we can actually see them start. Alright. Everyone knows about the ready, set, go rule. Just making sure, reinforced. Hopefully. Please. Please say yes. It's a professional tournament, guys. Professional tournament. I don't know I'm typing this out. I probably spelled all of this wrong, alright? Alright. We are here, we are ready. For the tournament to begin, or not the tournament to begin. You get the point. You get the point. Woof. I'm getting DMs from something completely different. It's super distracting. I should probably like close them. That's probably a good idea. Just focus on this right now. It's my main goal. Orange Hell, and it's gonna be an interesting match to watch. It's gonna be an interesting match to watch. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to fix the background for all this fun stuff later. Until then, see how it goes. All right, I'm just reading their chat. I'm just gonna bounce around here until they send me the invites. Up to them to decide. I'm just gonna, play in music. I think we're getting there. Where are they at? We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I think maliblade is a PS4 player. I think, yeah, PS4 player, PS5 player. I don't know if he plays computer or controller, so it's gonna be interesting. Maliblade might be the only controller in the tournament. I just want to put that in your guys' head before we start the game. All right, I'm letting them do their thing here. Right. I think people are organized now. Listen, if first season one, I'm not expecting season one to be perfect. All right, I'm expecting there to be mess ups on everyone, mostly me. I'm just gonna wait 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gave it plenty of time. Come on. Alright, we're in, boys. We're in. Let's see. They're on this side. Oh, this side will be Maliblade. This side will be Rhythm. Oh, Maliblade instant fall, giving. Oh, wow. But they both fall. They both fall at the start. So it's Maliblade actually in the lead. Oh my god. But he falls, giving Rhythm. But he also falls. Oh my god. See, so like this is one of the maps where it's really determining. But Maliblade's actually back in the lead. He goes for the skip. He gets it. Unlike some people, me. But Rhythm falls. Maliblade pulling through here. Does the skip really well. If he plays safe, he could come home with the first win. But Rhythms isn't too far behind. He falls again. I think it's over. Maliblade was the first win for map 1. Wow. That's insane. I was not expecting that to happen at all. This might be the upset that I was talking about. Oh my gosh. I do think it's anyone's game though. I think this is the match that when I created this tournament I was hoping to have. This is gonna be so exciting. I think it's gonna be one of the best matches. I think Maliblade pulled through there at the end. But I think again, both people fell. I do think Rhythm could sweep back this map. It really depends on the map. I think right now, Orange Hell has a lot of messes up, but Rhythm could pull through here. I don't think it's over for anybody yet. I don't think it's over. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I just want to make sure I don't mess that up. All right. Okay. This side, maliblade. This side, rhythm. Alright. A little bit of a start advantage for maliblade, but let's see if anyone falls at the beginning. Like we said before, it's actually neck and neck, though. Rhythm falls at the beginning, giving maliblade a huge advantage if he plays the safe, but he also falls. But he had the checkpoint. Rhythm still stuck at start. Well, sorry, my bad. Stuck at the start. Could maliblade take home the first W here? First map, but he falls again, so it's still if maliblade falls here, this could be he takes the checkpoint. He's gonna be ahead by like one. He also falls. Oh, this is actually a race again. Anybody's game. Sorry, Rhythms is only like 3 jumps behind Maliblade, so if Maliblade... Oh my god, Rhythm's actually in the lead now! Oh my gosh! Rhythms caught back at the very end, only to fall there. Insane. That's insane upset. I'm not insane upset. I do think out of all of these matches, this was one of the closer ones. Wow. That's Maliblade. Unexpected sweep in the first map. At least 2 maps to go. Alright, stadium. It's gonna count. So, stadium I do think is in Rhythm's advantage. Maliblade does have a better time than me in stadium. I'm not bitter about that. I'm just stating that it's quote unquote better. I have someone somewhere. I lost the footage. I swear, I lost the footage. Alright? Alright, we're here. Rhythm, Maliblade. This one has a lot of skips, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, they both started at the same time. He stopped for a second. I think it's neck and neck, though. Going up to the first skip, I want to see if he makes it. Oh, he did. He went. Yeah, he did make it. I think they're both playing with a lot of consistency. Rhythm is in the lead a little bit. Rhythm falls! Oh my, he didn't get any of the checkpoints, giving Maliblade a huge advantage. Wow, alright. Maliblade had the huge advantage. He got the checkpoint there, so Maliblade's gonna have raw lead until he gets there. This might be a whole sweep, or at least for the first round of Stadium. Maliblade is coming up the top of Stadium now. Where's he's all the way over there. Wow. That's like raw 20 seconds. Wow. This is insane. I was not expecting that. Wow. In this game, out of all the matches, I'm hoping to see an upset, and then an upset just appears at wow. I mean, again, it's not over yet. I think Rhythms could come back. I think Rhythm can come back. He has the ability to come back. I think he can come back if he can control his nerves. Maliblade is probably feeling above the moon right now with confidence. I think he has the mental advantage right now. I think it's anybody's game though. Maliblade, Rhythm. Ready, set, go. They're both off the exact same time. Wow. Alright, maybe like... Again, this is a really interesting position where I can see both of them. Rhythm falls again! Oh my gosh, I think the nerves are starting to get to him at this point. I want to see... Yeah, he goes for the risk and he does get it. I think if I was Maliblade right now, I would be playing with... He falls again! Oh my gosh, I think round 2 might be over in Maliblade's favor. I think Rhythm has to go for more checkpoints. Let's see, he can play safe now. I'm just gonna want to see if how Rhythm is doing in his movements. Yeah, wow. It could be, I think we can see Maliblade up there. Getting, again, it's even bigger this time. Alright, wow. Maliblade could sweep this. I think it's possible. I think that's a smart decision on Maliblade's, or sorry, Rhythm's decision to do Picnic. Rhythm, it's a shorter map where there's less room to mess up. But Picnic's such an interesting one. I mean, we could be over in the next 5 minutes. This could be over in the next 5 minutes. I want to see Rhythm win this one. I want to see Rhythm win one map. I want to see. I believe in Rhythm to do it. I think he can do it. I would like to see him do it right now. I'm rooting for Rhythm right now. Obviously I can't, I can't change any of it. I can't, Wait. There we go. Okay, I think there's a glitch at the start. Yeah, I think Rhythm can't see the start right now. Um, um, there's technical difficulties here. He did send screenshots, so it's confirmed. He's not trying to delay the game. It's legitimate stuff here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not counted the win. Like, looking at this map, you can see it's extremely short. So anything is possible. Anything is possible going through this. I do think Rhythm can pull through here. Rhythms. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Rhythms can pull through here for one of the best matches I've seen so far. I think Rhythm has a extremely has a really good chance of pulling through and making an extremely good match. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Oh, I need to leave the party. There we go. Picnic. I think Rhythm can win this one. I think the mental is extremely bad for Rhythms right now, but I do think it's possible. So, like going into this next match, Rhythm's going to have to calm down and just play like a normal Picnic. I mean, Picnic is ingrained into my mind, so I see Picnic differently than I think he might. But again, we'll see. All right. Maliblade, Rhythm. This could be the last map of round 1 of season 1. 1-1 could be the last one. They're off. Same time. This is the thing where you look over, you can see your opponent's name tag. So you're gonna be playing extremely nervous going into it, especially if your Rhythms, you know. Oh wow, Maliblade has raw time, and he falls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Maliblade has to win every single game to make it through. He has to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row against someone he just lost 4 times in a row to win. I think he can do it. The problem is, like, Maliblade can afford to go for the skip, while Rhythms can't. Like, obviously he can. No, he can't. Like, he can take the risk, but if he fails that, his game is over. He has to do that twice in a row now. Oh my gosh. I may have just extremely over-predicted that who was gonna win. Oh my gosh. This could be the last game of season 1, round 1. All right, in this corner, we have Rhythms, Maliblade. Maliblade is Rhythm's favorite, I think, going into this match. But he's down by he falls instantly. Is this over? Wait, did he also fall? I can't tell. I think it's over. Oh wait. I think it's over, folks. Oh my gosh. I was just trying to check that. Yeah, sorry if I didn't catch that ending well. I was just trying to look at that skip so you could see both of them. Oh my gosh. My bracket is my predictions for my bracket is cooked. Um I was so close. Wow. Jeez, I'm like, oh my god, bro. Holy crap. 190. Man. Wow, I can't. This is gonna be so I think surprising for most people. Oh wow, I'm just bit. All right, I just like I dropped something for next season. I just want to say thank you everyone for playing round one. Like, actually means a lot. Oh my gosh, this is an insane season. Even if you like got wiped, like insane. Oh my gosh. Wow. I think everyone played really well. Like even like see Rhythm, Rhythm, Foofy, Mr. G Gamer, full got wiped. Colorfloor almost got wiped. Um, uh, like they still played well. Like Rhythms played like extremely well in Oriental, right? It was back to back. It was very extremely close, right? Um, and what was happening there was, um, like it could be anyone's game there. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! All right, guys. We have a. All right. Look at that. 100-0. I like again, like I'm not trying to like both players extremely good at this game. I think everyone knows that now. Like everyone should know this. They're both extremely good. I just want to say that the 100-0, when I say it's anyone's game, I'm not lying. It's possible. Holy I'm not allowed to, I'm not gonna swear on stream. That's not what I do. Oh my gosh. We have a special thing to show you guys. Rhythm gave permission to show this on stream. I've never shook that much in my life. All right, we're gonna see a lot of holy mackerel. Hopefully, I get it right. I'm gonna pull it up to make sure I don't like dox myself. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give myself access to the channel real quickly. Um, uh, I need to give myself access. Invite people. Uh, invite permission. I should be allowed in now. Alright. So we have I'm kind of speechless. I would not hopefully I don't dox myself. This is rhythm handshake after the round. Apparently heart rate went to 190. That's not fake. Insane. Congratulations to maliblade, honestly. Stat compare. One last time. I just want to see here. Congratulations to maliblade, for starters. I'm gonna update the bracket now, so if we can see if we can get reactions to the winner. Because I don't think anyone predicted this. I cannot wait to see people's reaction to this. Oh, Privendy just saw it. Privendy's gonna see it. Inky's gonna see it. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna jinx it. I think this is gonna be the biggest upset of the season. Wow. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. This is I think biggest upset in the season. Unless Maliblade pulls through with Jordy and assumingly Privendy. I mean, Maliblade could win. He has a long road to do so. He's gonna have to be number 2 and number 1. I think with this performance, I think Maliblade can take home the 3rd spot. I think he could do it. But wow. Congratulations to about everyone here. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's gonna be it for the stream, unless I might might want to review. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Um. Oof. Wow. Will who Rhythm win this tournament? Okay, Maliblade recorded the upset, which is great. 50-50. I mean, 2 votes, but before, I think Maliblade took that by storm. Wow. I want to say both of you put on, I think, the best match of round 1, so don't feel bad if you got out. This is by far, I think, best match of round 1, followed by, I forget who, but yeah. Really good Really good game. Really, this is, I think, the most fun match to commentate. Um, I mean, thinking of it, like I think like I said, Rhythms is used to resetting a lot. Doesn't go for the pressure plates. Ended up losing. I think if I had one advice for you, I mean, I don't think I'm the best person to be giving advice. I'm nowhere near the skill level of these people. But okay, I have a better personal best than Maliblade in Stadium. So yeah. Anyways, what I'm saying is, I think for in this circumstance, I would take pressure plates if it costed me like a quarter of a second, because if I do fall, I'm not terribly far behind. Especially when against Maliblade, as we've seen, both players fell. It was a lot again, nerves. I don't think usually if they're against a normal person, like not normal. Sorry, if they're against any other person, um, they would play really well. They're in a circumstance of yes, I know I'm getting spectated, I'm getting commentated on. I'm in a tournament for money. Yes, I'm gonna be playing nervously. But congratulations to Mallow Blade. I think Mallow Blade should upload this. Hopefully, Mallow Blade had a voice in there, so we can do a Mallow Blade voice reveal. Um, but until then, I had fun. Hopefully, you guys had fun as well. I'll see you guys next time. Round 2. I'm assuming we're gonna see Mallow Blade next because people are on vacation and such. But see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. If I can find the off button, hold up, hold up. All right, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in round 2. Bye. Maliblade voice reveal. Wow, bro.